Playing both sides of you. Shout out to your friends. I'm going crazy.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set with you for some football. That is Ben Sauls, who has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Buffalo. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward. The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is Allen. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
That's good.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open.
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Keon Coleman. Touchdown Buffalo. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, Tedoroa McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Now give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. zone now. He'll drop to throw. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll get this out wide. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That ties the game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. Oh, yeah. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Keon Holden, the intended receiver. It's second down. Allen to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Derek Brown. He gets in for the sack. It took a while. That is his first on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
First and 10.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Big play there for the Bills. 37 yards.
At the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air once more is Allen. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Panthers. 39 yards.
43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Sly now for the point out. The kick is good. Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike
The
deep
Panthers
with a
take
pass
over
play
1st
for
and
6.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
Here's 1st and 10. So after one, the Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the run to the right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Pretty obvious this defense needed that play. The entire game from the jump, Mike, it just seems like the quarterback has been way too comfortable playing from the pocket. He's got himself 2 passing touchdowns here already. They got to continue to make him
a big hole. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Extra point try, fourth down. The kick is good. And the Bills have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Moving outside the pocket. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
It's second down.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down and 13.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, Josh Allen. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bill. It's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point is good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on down. Throwing is Allen. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
On second down, Allen. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and Williams comes away with the pick.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is his third touchdown of the game and his ninth for the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Bills tack on one more to their lead.
42, Panthers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming. But guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is hot. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken around the 11. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
44-yard line.
Hey, tight.
Drive will start on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Half. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
22-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's second down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Allen now on first and 10. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
I really like what I see out of this defense. Definitely playing with a little bit more sense of urgency, especially after falling down here in the first half. They desperately needed that sack, and they got to just continue to get stops and get off the field.
Allen now on second down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. James, a tough spot here. Third and
brings up third and 11.
They'll try to get this one from on the ground. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's fourth and long coming up. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Now it is first and goal. Allen will throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Bills are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Bills 49, Panthers 21.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A return coming from the 14. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Allen going for it all. He's got it! And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Buffalo. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Tenero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Regular.
Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's to the 10. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
That's good for a Bills.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Bill. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Bills stretch things out even further.
63, Panthers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He steers clear of the first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
The carry here for ETN. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on third and short.
Fourth down.
They will it, and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 60.
Allen goes with the pump pass. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
Here comes third and 6.
What's that?
Allen working from the pistol. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? His kick is good. And the Bills add on to their lead. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Alert! Zone. What's that?
4th quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left.
The wide receiver ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Third down. They need 5.
Look out!
Looking to throw. It's Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
In a 4th down.
That one is good. And the Bills will extend their lead.
Bills 66.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Out to his right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll bring up second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They get 25 on that connection. It's a Carolina first down.
First down, Panthers.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Here we go. Back to the air one more time. That's swung out to ETN. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9.
At the Bills' 26-yard line.
Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Now, faking the give, moving to his right. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
It's a loss of a
Lost
yard.
1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Up the sideline, past the 30, and he'll be forced out of bounds. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Buffalo. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and 7. Up the middle they go. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and
They're
10
at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. So it's a win here for the Bills. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it